Well, hey everybody, Robert Goodrich here with another Lenten Reflection. I want you to hear these holy words from the Gospel of Mark chapter 4. We'll be focusing on this on Sunday as well. On that day, when evening had come, he said to them, "Let us go across to the other side." And leaving the crowd behind, they took him with them in the boat, just as he was. Other boats were with him. A great windstorm arose, and the waves beat into the boat so that the boat was already being swamped. But he was in the stern, asleep on the cushion, and they woke him up and said to him, "Teacher, do you not care that we are perishing?" He woke up and rebuked the wind and said to the sea, "Peace, be still." Then the wind ceased, and there was a dead calm. He said to them, "Why are you afraid? Have you still no faith?" And they were filled with great awe and said to one another, "Who then is this, that even the wind and the sea obey him?" Like I said, we're going to be focusing on that on Sunday. And I want you to think about the literal storms that we experience sometimes in life during the springtime or during the summertime. The first time I hear those sirens outside, I run outside to see what's coming. I know that's not the smartest thing in the world to do, but that's just what we do sometimes. But then, once common sense comes around, we run back inside and we seek shelter, sometimes down in the basement if you have a basement, sometimes in a center room that doesn't have any windows. And tensions are high, anxiety is high. We're bracing for the worst. So now think about other storms in life that hit us. You got divorce or cancer, addiction, hatred, abuse. Some of us have experienced some of those things, or at least we've known a loved one who's been through one of those or multiple of those storms in life. What's our reaction during those times? Do we react like I do when those literal storms come? Are we anxious? Are we full of fear? Are we full of tension? Or do we remember that God is surrounding us with God's arms, with God's love, with God's hope? This passage in Mark, more than anything else, reminds us that we should remember that Jesus is telling us to be faithful, just as God is faithful to us, to be trusting, just as God trusts us, and to be hopeful, just as God is hopeful in us. So until Sunday, I want you to ask yourself this question, reflecting on the storms in your life. Do I react like the disciples reacted, full of fear and lacking in trust? Or do I know the hope and the power of Jesus can overcome anything that comes my way? Until Sunday, go in hope and go in peace. Amen.